got murder on my mind. AK-47s, Mac 11s, Glocks and 9s, and all these pussy niggas hating trying to...
What's up, guys? Yes, this is Venom DK, the channel all about Fortnite gaming to help you get better while entertaining you. If you want to see more content, like, subscribe and hit that bell. Let's get on to the video. I'm going to show how to get better at box fighting today. So the first thing is using cones to your advantage. So when you want to go into a person's box, you want to take the wall and do a window edit, then place the cone inside. Lots of players use this, and it's very easy to edit, which makes it much more compatible for many other edits. Then now, phasing techniques. One of the most important things to get into other people's boxes. So you need to get the wall low. So one of them is to get the wall low with, let's say, your pickaxe. So you can either bait it or just do it normally. Then until it's one shotgun pump, and then you shotgun pump through and you're in. So another thing that you can do is use a ramp behind you to do it, which is really good. The next thing you need to do is predicting edits. This is really important. It helps you to quickly get a pump shot off while the other person's wall is still there. You want to keep it on the person at all times if it's not your wall. The next thing you can do is use tacks to hit the walls. Since in Season 3 the damage has been lowered, but the structural damage has not. So you want to use this to your advantage and quickly monk the walls with it. You want to try and get it to one tap and then you just quickly go through. You can use, since it has an 8-clip magazine, you can use it. The next thing you should do is when a person's inside the box, especially in wood boxes, you want to be able to track the person through the wooden planks. This is really good for getting edits off, and also just let's say if you have an AR or an SMG, you could easily track them through the box while still trying to break it. So the next one is quite an old thing, but it's really useful. It's called the right hand peek. You do it by editing a window in, and then you have to go to the left and then quickly just slide to the right, and it fairly gives the opponent a chance to even try and shoot you. So the next thing is quite important in box fights, and a lot of pros tend to master it. It's called piece control. So it's having all of the pieces in your opponent's box. This is really good for edits, and one person that does this really well, and I'd recommend you watching his content, is Unknown Army. Unknown Army is one of the best masters of piece control. He takes away pros' walls, which is really good. So the next thing is use ramp phasing. Ramp phasing is when you go to the back of the wall, place a stair, flip it twice, and shoot. This is really good for edits, and not many people know this technique. So another thing you can do is the peanut butter edit. So use the top right peanut butter edit to your advantage and jump to shoot. This gives the opponent barely any time to react. And this one is more exclusive. So if you have deep dab, a dance from the item shop, put it as one of your binds and switch to your pump for a window peek. So this used to be patched, but now it's come out again, and many pros use it. So now let's get on to how you have to practice them. So one thing that you can do is, many YouTubers have Discord servers. These are really good for especially practicing and just getting better at the game. It is, so people like, let's say, I think you might have heard of Mystery. He's another arena tips and trick YouTuber. He has a Discord server where you can play box fights and do creative with random people who most of the time are not bad actually. These really help to improve your skill level because you don't know how good they're going to be. So you're versing players that are your skill level, better and worse, which is really good. So another thing that you can do, as you can see me doing right now, is just box fights with your friends. I don't think you can believe how good this is for getting new tactics all the time. Always playing. Obviously, when you don't want to just be playing with the certain same friends, because then you'll just know how to beat them all the time. So just try and switch it up sometimes, and yeah, just have some fun while trying to get better. So the next thing, I've already mentioned this in our first video, the arena tips and tricks, is to use scrims. Scrims is when, let's say, you have a lot of people in the lost zone. This is really easy to get into, and it happens quite commonly. Even if you don't come first, you can still learn a lot from it because you're versing quite good people at box fights. And most of the time, yes, you are box fighting because not many people want to waste their mats on just going up when there are still 70 people left. The final thing is the arena endgame. So many pros use this to practice and get better at this. It's really good, and I'd say it's one of the best things to do. And the last thing is, let's say if you get to a stage where you're pretty good at the game and then you can do some tournaments in arena. This is quite a massive thing to do, and just having some experience in it just helps a lot. So guys, that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you enjoyed the footage at the end. I really want this to help you, and remember to come back, like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. So this is the channel, like I said before, if you want to get better at the game and just want to be entertained by just some Fortnite gaming, then just come to this channel, and we'll be posting quite often actually. And sometimes we'll have montages, we'll have tips and tricks, and just sometimes memes, just for the sake of it.